Before Kaley Cuoco became synonymous with the role of Penny on The Big Bang Theory, the character almost looked and sounded completely different. Many fans don't realize that when CBS first shot the pilot episode of the now iconic sitcom, there was no Penny at all. Instead, the female lead was a character named Katie, played by actress Amanda Walsh. The real reason the original Penny was cut has become a fascinating piece of TV history, revealing how a single creative decision completely changed the trajectory of one of television's most successful shows. When The Big Bang Theory was first conceived, the show's creators Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady envisioned a story centered on two brilliant but socially inept scientists, Leonard and Sheldon, and their complicated relationship with the women in their lives. In the original 2006 pilot, Katie was introduced as a tough, street-smart woman with a bit of an edge. She was older, world-weary, and emotionally damaged. Instead of being a bubbly, aspiring actress like Cuoco's Penny, Katie was cynical and jaded, even mean-spirited at times. Leonard and Sheldon took her in after she had broken up with her boyfriend, and much of the humor revolved around her mocking their nerdy lifestyle. CBS executives, however, were not impressed. When the original pilot was shown to test audiences, the feedback was overwhelmingly negative, especially toward the Katie character. Viewers simply didn't like her. They didn't feel any warmth or chemistry between her and the two leads, particularly Leonard, who was supposed to develop a romantic connection with her. Audience members reportedly described her as unlikable, abrasive, and too harsh, and they didn't buy into the idea that Leonard would fall for someone who treated him so poorly. In contrast, audiences did respond positively to Jim Parsons as Sheldon and Johnny Galecki as Leonard. They found the scientists' friendship engaging and funny, but the lack of a relatable and likable female lead was seen as a fatal flaw. According to Chuck Lorre, CBS initially passed on the show altogether after seeing the pilot, stating that it felt too dark and didn't have heart. The problem wasn't the concept, it was the tone. The dynamic felt more like a mean-spirited comedy than a charming sitcom about lovable misfits. So, Lorre and Prady went back to the drawing board. They completely scrapped the character of Katie and replaced her with Penny, a much softer, more optimistic, and more approachable figure. This time, they wanted someone who would bring warmth and humanity into the nerdy, scientific world of Leonard and Sheldon. When Kaley Cuoco auditioned, she immediately captured the essence of what the show was missing.